What is up, folks? It's time for a look at some cannabis stocks for Tuesday, July 9th. Monday was a really bad day for CannTrust. What happened was, so Health Canada did an inspection and they found some unlicensed rooms totaling 15,000 kilograms of cannabis at the CTST location. I guess it's in Canada, or I mean, it could be in the U.S. I don't know. It's Health Canada, so I didn't. Yeah, I believe it was the Canada location, Pelham or something. 16 million volume, average volume 3 million. Yeah, it dropped in like the pre-market or like first thing in the morning, from 5 to 4, and then it just kind of hovered. It dropped to like 390. I mean, from 493, and then it just, yeah. And then it just dojied all day, and it didn't move anywhere but 390, 393. It really dropped about 7 cents today. If you look, I noticed when I zoomed into the chart that it was really an after hours fall. This 22%, this dollar is almost all this $1.10 is from that weekend, directly from that article. Now you have the CEO apologizing, and now Health Canada needs to just chill out and just let the revolution happen, and just so do all these enforcement people. They need to just calm the hell, you know. This revolution is not going to be stopped, and the world's going to change for the better. I mean, you just stop acting like, you know, like we're all dumb and we don't know what's what, because we do. You know, you can take your 15,000 kilograms, you know, do what you want. You know, the cops are going to be having a party in Canada. It's Health Canada cops. Alright, let's see. Over to Village Farms. I bet the farm on Village Farms, so I gotta keep track of what's going on with it. Okay, I had that window open already. Let's pull that up. Right on. So I have the 30-minute interval. Yeah, and I was just kind of looking at the high volume on July 3rd with that morning star doji right here. What that means, if you look up morning star doji, D-O-J-I, all you need is a red bar. You need one of these, which is, this is awesome, you know. I mean, I think you want to have, I forgot what this is even called, but a dragonfly, right? Or it's like a hammer, but it's thinner at the top. And you want that star formation, boom. And then you want it green the next day, and it's all on top of it. So that's just like, I mean, this is just ideal. All this is ideal. I mean, well, of course, if this green bar went to the top of that, that would be the best thing of all time. But guess what? If you just have that patience and go to the end of this, just 2 days later, we're above that point, and that's important. So this whole thing's gone, whatever this was, 200,000 volume of just pitfall from 1136 to 1092, but okay, picked up that back into the mid 11s with a strong morning star formation, morning star doji. And right here, this is these are just a bunch of dojis. This is indecision, but they're a bit red. They're all red right here, but they're not moving anywhere, and they are moving up sometimes, so they're not just even though they're opening above, they're skipping up during the pre-market, so it's not always as red as it looks. And then right here, we get, is there a signal? Well, you get a flag right here. I mean, you get a, here's that hammer, but it is a red hammer. And it's not confirmed until a little bit of a delay here. But if you looked in like a 2-hour interval, you might see this, you might see what you're looking for, like an actual hammer followed by a confirmation. If you grouped them into 2 hours, let's just see if I'm right. Let's go to a 1 hour. Where was I? I completely lost it. Okay, here's today's action right here, where it starts with the a drop. See, in this other day, it started with a drop. Friday, not a big drop, but it instantly picked it up, and then some, and then these 3 in a row, boom. Okay, with a high at 11:46. That's Friday. Now there was a after market where this looks nice, this hammer, but then it just, whatever this aftermarket, and then pre-market, and then drops again, comes back up. Rolling to Thursday, drops in the morning, didn't come up. That's the difference on that day. Didn't come back. Going to, I don't know, I think it's Wednesday. It's just dropping every morning, which is kind of interesting. Usually stocks will go up in the morning. VFF has been dropping in the morning and doing the opposite. It just drops for that one bar, and then it's fine after that. It catches up. Once it gets past the open, which is 11:40, you're in the clear. Right here, it's in the clear, but it's doji, so it's not sure. It's got the indecision right here. With this is nothing. No movement on this. Oh, this is 4 p.m. That's why. Okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing tails in the bottom, or wicks more on the bottom, so that's good. So we're still moving upwards on VFF. Long story short, we're trying. I'm going to zoom out to the we're at a 1 hour interval. Go back to a 1 day, the 5 day range. Messed it up. Back to say 1 day. Okay. I mean, yeah, the tails in the bottom at least, so it's nothing bad right now. And we're looking to, I was thinking that it's gonna come back to this on Tuesday or Wednesday, a high of 1185 or a high of 1178, and then hopefully by Thursday or Friday we can see a high of somewhere in the 12s, maybe 1249. That would be ideal if we can just bounce off of this hammer to up to 1249 by end of week. That's the I think best case scenario. Or okay, best case scenario 1259, 1249, yeah, 1250, 1242, whatever. That's VFF. Of course, I did want to take a look at the RSI real quick. Notice the 14-day RSI for VFF. I have to zoom out to see that and make sure that I'm on the 1 day. But the 14-day RSI for VFF hardly moves. And it's below 50 right now. And the 5-day doesn't even move anywhere for a stock that moves as much as this one. I see it at 30 here. Well, let's go back to this. Obviously this was the one right here, 5.9, where it hit that low at 10.29. It actually dropped under 10, 9.81. That was the one right there, but it didn't really come off it very strong. But this one, it came off of it strong. See, that one, it didn't. That wasn't the best shape, but it did come into a white one, red to white. This close was not higher than the open the day before. So though it is indecision and it's a spinning, I guess you call it a spinning top where it switches, and it's bullish because this is the white one second. It is slightly lower than the day before, but that caused it to jump up, jump down, blah blah blah. Just didn't go anywhere really, is what I'm saying. And until it came to this point, which is like finally, there's the shape. Didn't have the volume, but all it needed was the shape. And now we're hammering upwards. Okay. Similarly, here's the shape, here's the hammer. Not a bad place for it either. You think it's going to hammer off a 1224 though? This is optimism. If it's going to hammer off a 13, off a high of 13, that would be nice. Right there. Where are we at? So like in mid-June, this thing is like $13. This is not that long ago. This is only 3 weeks ago. It's way up at $13. So right now it's trying to get back to 12, but I see it happening, folks. Alright? We have the top of the Bollinger sitting at like above 13. Okay? So I think if we just wait this one out, it's going to hit the top again, and we're talking hemp in Texas. We're talking square footage of growth. The farmlands in Texas, just count it, look it up. We're talking more in California. We're talking less than Alaska, but who cares about Alaska's growth in terms of farmland compared to Texas, folks? That's where the sun is, and that's where Village Farms already is in process. They have processes to grow tomatoes and deliver a ton of them, so all over to HEBs and other grocery stores like Randall's around Texas. VFF's going to do it. I don't think that Zennabis is going to pull it off. If you're watching Rich TV, I don't think so. I think we're talking VFF. Speaking of Zennabis, I mean, just for kicks, I say this because Rich was saying that he likes Zennabis better than BFF. So I like his argument. I like hearing it. I wonder why their volume is so low. Like, their price volume doesn't exist. If you multiply their volume by the cost of their stock, and you compare it to that of VFF or anything else, even when people were buying it, like no one was buying it. Okay. Even at $400,000, what, in the whole day? That's nothing. Like, okay, so if you spent $400,000 in one day, that'd be the entire, all of Zennabis's stocks being sold. I just don't understand how this can be an actual non-fake company. So, okay, we expected to see this, something like this. I didn't expect to see it hold this strong. And 30 minutes. I see a green candle. This is something bad here. That doesn't look good, with a lot of volume on it. These are all the wicks are upwards. If you see that, that's terrible. I mean, we have it. That's actually a hammer. I mean, somehow it pulled off a hammer here. Down from 153. I mean, these are big numbers. 153 to 167 again. This is not where, I mean, even this one, it's like, what? You gonna go all the way up to 195? Come on. Like, what? You gonna go to 172? Really? I mean, this is just keeping people's hopes alive. I mean, get out of there. But it's like it achieved a high that was higher than like all these, just out of nowhere. And how did it open so high? Okay, because everyone just bought it at a low of 132, pumping it up to 150. And then they bought it some more. I mean, and this happened today? Oh my goodness, this is just... Is it because no one owns the stock? And, I mean... It's back to 130. And at 130, I mean... 44,000 people bought it, given half an hour's time. Or 44,000 shares, which could be one person. Alright. And to the 4 hour. Okay, yeah, this is more like what I wanted to look at. You see on the left side where it's green, like you see a couple of these upward facing ones. Even this one. Somehow it looks like a hammer. Like, that's a lot of heart right there. That's just a lot of heart. It's like it's like a doji store that wasn't tall enough, wasn't like in the right place. But it wanted to be like way up here. I guess it would be if you probably cut it right. This 4 hour, you might see more like a doji. And a morning star doji, what they call, where you see a little doji, which means a small speck up here instead of like down here. And this, okay, 127 to 130. I mean, if you wanted to buy it at 127, I think you're crazy. I think you could at least buy it at 125 or 126. I mean, come on now. But no, it's going to be this week. This stock's going back to $1. I mean, if it's letting you buy it between 130 and and if it's still letting you buy it between 2 and 130, it's letting people like almost. This thing's going out of control. Like the ATR, What is the indicator? Average true range bands. 5-day. Okay, so the one I just added is, I think, these jagged ones. And I don't get it. I'm gonna take them off. Bands. Oh, because they're averages. Okay, I get it. So that means right now, the averages of all the last, I forgot how many days, but they can't be down here to up here. What does average even mean if it's, oh, average high and average low? I don't get it. Don't get it. But I did want to see the ATR. Okay, so 14-day ATR. Oh, okay, I guess 14 days would be way out here, and that's why, I don't know. But the ATR for Zennabis, it just blew up right there. I haven't ever seen that in the ATR. I mean, it's not often you get to see ATR just go from nothing ever to all the way up. This is a breakout of some sort in terms of range here, from 11-cent range average to 16-cent average range. 17-cent range on a tiny stock like this. And if you look at the 5-day RSI, it's in a kind of a buying place, but you could see it drop. It's going to go to this, see how it went way over 80? It went up to 95. Well, why won't it go down to 0.005? Why not? Why don't we see it down here then? Or maybe at least here. Back down to 12. Okay, so when it was at 12, the price was low of 105 to 111. So why don't you go ahead and buy it at 111 if you're really looking to it. Buy it. Or maybe 105. That's my recommendation on Zennabis today. Alright. I'm kind of skeptical on their square footage, so I mean, unfortunately, these cannabis stocks are all plummeting. Like CGC is down under 40, ACB is sitting at 742 like forever. VFF MJ can't even get over 32 and it's stuck in the low 31s. I mean, now, let's see. Here's my winning horse, hopefully, is Neptune, though. I have the, so I clicked on here and I added the extended hours to try to, now I have a bunch of blue or whatever colored stripes. I don't think these are, anyway, for nighttime, whatever, or morning time. I don't know how to study like pre-market stuff, like I mean, I assume it's all the same, but the action is a little bit different than in the off hours. Anyway, what are we looking at here? And we're at Neptune. It doesn't look like it's doing much, does it? Where's that hammer I was excited about? Was it this one? I know it was in the 30-minute chart. It was easy to see in the 30. Okay, so the ATR is just plummeting on this one. Back down, well, kind of, I mean, it's just slowing down. You probably see the volume go down when the ATR goes down. And I guess you'd see the volume go up if the ATR goes up. That would make perfect sense. Because they say when the volume is up, that's when it moves. Okay. And RSI is below 50 right now. On the 5-day RSI. This is around 50 on, okay. And it's on the way up. Neptune. Uh-oh. Shoot, what's this crap? Why is the CEO leaving? I don't like this. Oh my goodness, Michael Cammarata. Entrepreneur. I don't want serial entrepreneur. It doesn't sound cool. Why did Jim Hamilton leave? His name sounds better. Alright, let's see what we got. Jim Hamilton has stepped down after more than 4 years. Okay. I don't care if he's a serial entrepreneur or a serial complete loser. Stop saying that, alright? I mean, that's not going to make people buy the stock, whatever that means. Okay, does this mean that there's going to be something happening in the pre-market for Neptune? Crap. I don't know, man. This sucks. Okay, oh crap. This is just right now news, folks. I gotta see what's going on here it's like the nighttime, folks. It hasn't started dropping or something. Is it 454? Oh my goodness. This thing's gonna just stop at 450 and then drop. I got too many indicators, man. I don't like this ATR or some band. Exactly. I guess I get it. If its ATR band is bigger, the volume's bigger. Yes. Kind of. The recent volume is bigger. Okay, now it's showing this little dot here in the after hours, but there is some after hours, 9,000, no change. Okay, the ending of the day, the guy didn't quit yet, did he? When did that guy quit? Why did he quit? 21 hours ago. Okay, so that was this news didn't kill the stock today. I mean, I meant to say Monday. July 8th. That's okay. Yeah, so this was Monday's news. Guess that's 21 hours ago. I mean, I'm just... Alright folks, that's... Like, Neptune's doing great, as in the last two videos I've looked at their charts on their in those videos that are on this channel, and this, with this momentum achieved, Jim felt the timing was right. We're delighted he'll remain as an advisor. I think he's gonna sell off. I think he like sold all his stocks and he's like ready. He's done. Or he's selling them. He's just. You'd think he'd sell his stocks if he's leaving too, right? Okay, that's interesting. I don't have anything in the charts on it at all. I thought it was a normal day from the activity that I saw. I'm taking another quick look here. Wow, this thing was actually up this morning. That was, I mean, you could have sold it at 455 today, 450 plus. ATR is 4 cents, which means, say if tomorrow's a doji, it will go up 2 cents and down 2 cents in the range, which means it would max out at 45. Now, say if tomorrow's a green day, it would go up to 47 tops. If you had the average, if you use the average. Say if it was twice the average and it went all up, best case scenario is 51 cents. But just today itself, it really beat that average ATR with the range of 16 cents. Normally the range is 4 cents right now, on average. So 4 times the ATR. Or, I don't even know if I did that right, because I was only looking at one bar. The range might have been a little more than that. Anyway. Okay, pulling back to the 1 day interval on, oh god, I don't like that. I don't like that shape right there on Neptune. Not that it's any different from the two before it. These two back to back is actually just, this one's lower, so that's no good. But it's a high of 454. Wow. I mean, these are nice. It's a nice height at 454. Even 439 is not the end of the world at all. It's a pretty decent number. I don't like how the wick is on the wrong side. I like it on this side, where it's a low of 404, of course. And this one, low of 424, it bounced. You know, it's supposed to bounce up, low of 420. Supposed to bounce up. This is where I got it. This is where I was like, really, I thought this was it right here, this bounce. 420 to low of 430, and then low of 428. Hey, low of 439. I'm sensing red for some reason. It's almost like this is the end of the pattern. Is it, folks? Is this the end of the CEO's pattern or whatever? Does the new CEO suck? Cammarata? I don't care that he's a serial entrepreneur. I don't care if he did wellness products. That doesn't sound that cool. Exactly. I don't care that he's an advisor that much. I mean, it might be good if he's smart. Okay, Smith's Naturals. Well, obviously, since Cammarata was the co-founder of Schmidt's, well, we know he's a badass. And I think Neptune is like next level. They have the contracts of a next level company with CGC and everybody else. He wasn't fired, so that's good. Hey, I didn't know that they make Maximo, which, never mind. I thought that was baby formula. Wait, is it? It's fish oil formula. Nasty. But, okay, some people like that garbage. Alright, but, you know. Basically, Cammarata is a complete loser. This guy quit. Why did he quit? Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know. I guess we got to keep a close look on Neptune. I would recommend that on Tuesday, especially if you own Neptune. And I don't know if I have much else at this point, unless we just want to go on and get confused more. So we'll call that a report, folks. See you next time on the Cannabis stock news report today, or whatever it's called.